Hello Boro fans, it's Joe from Boro Fan TV and this is the preview for the upcoming game on Sunday the 24th of November with a 12 PM kickoff as the Boro take on Hull City in the Sky Bet Championship at the Riverside Stadium. Now the international break has come and gone and obviously England are through to the European Championships which we would expect to happen, to be honest, even though we had the one hiccup against the Czech Republic last month. But we got through and now we switch our attention back to the league, and obviously we're still third bottom, which is not a good sign, which you would expect from us from when you think about it at the start of the season. But after watching the last result, the 2-2 draw with QPR, there were a lot of positives to take out of that game, and even before it, there was 3 notable players that were missing, thought to be missing the game due to injury, and that's Darren Randolph, George Friend and Ashley Fletcher. All turned up to Jonathan Woodgate's house the day before the game and said they wanted to play, and obviously, it was just a good sign for us, and we really turned it into a really positive performance, down in London before the international break. Obviously, I thought Ayala's goal really should have stood. There was it wasn't given for offside, but from my opinion, from when I watched it on the highlights, I think it really should have stood. And then it's good to see British Sommalonga back in form again after his less than lower par performances over the last few weeks before the international break. And now the 2 goals really got him back on the right track. And obviously, their 2 goals, QPR's, we couldn't do nothing about it. Obviously, Naki Wells took his finish well, and Johnny Howson was really unlucky with the own goal. But to take a point after that international break, and from what I've heard, performance-wise, that we did at QPR, we're really going into this, what I call the Yorkshire triple header, full of confidence. Obviously we've got Hull, who are part of East Yorkshire. We play them on the Wednesday. No, not the Wednesday, the Sunday rather. The Wednesday night we've got coming up after that. Obviously we've got Barnsley, the side from South Yorkshire, rock bottom as well, but you have to win, at the Riverside on the Wednesday night. And then Saturday we've got West Yorkshire opposition, and it's then bloody Yorkshire tea leaves themselves, Leeds United, on the following Saturday at Ellen Road. So in my opinion, really, there's a good opportunity that we could take all 3 points from it after seeing those performances from those 3 games. But I've got a good feeling that we might only take a point out of it. One of them, I probably would have said Leeds, to be honest. But considering going to the game, hopefully the international break will spark some people to get back to full fitness. Obviously, Randolph is obviously back in the fold, which is obviously good to see. And obviously, there's a good feeling we might play George Friend back again at centre back, because he did well against QPR. Considering he was left out of the squad at the start of the season, and obviously he had his injury problems here and there. And then, like I say, we've got a fully fit squad, but there are some niggles in the squad here and there. And obviously George Saville should be back, from suspension, so for the game against Hull. So we'll see what happens when Woodgate decides to choose his squad for the game on Sunday. Going on to Hull City now. Hull are one of those teams that are very unpredictable when it comes to playing them in the Championship. Considering the position they are, they currently sit 12th place in the Championship at the moment. The current record is played 16, won 6, drawn 4 and lost 6. Last game out, they got beat 1-0 at the hands of West Brom. So obviously they did well to only concede 1 goal and then just held on here and there, and because I really do like Hull as a team. Basically, they've got good attacking options available, and obviously at the start of the season, they got rid of Nigel Atkins as manager, and they've replaced him with Grant McCann, who they brought in from Doncaster Rovers. Is probably one of the most very underrated managers that's around in the English game at the minute, considering his managerial record. He's been in charge of Peterborough for a couple of years, and then obviously had a year at Doncaster before, and then he moved to Hull. And he's got good players at his disposal. Obviously we know about Kamil Grzycki. Kamil Grzycki, we tried to sign him a few times before, and then obviously you got the likes of Jackson Irvine and Tom Eves, who they brought in from Gillingham. He's going to be a main threat when it comes to balls in the air, and obviously Jared Bourne as well, who I really do like the look of for the last couple of years. And like I said, Hull are a very unpredictable team, considering the fact, last season when we played them, at the K-Com, we drew one all with them at the K-Com, and I think we beat them at the Riverside. I don't really remember, to be honest, but like I say, Hull are a very unpredictable team, and going up against them on Sunday night, obviously in front of the Sky Sports cameras, it's going to be a uphill task, but hopefully going into the playing three Yorkshire teams in the space of 6 days, could take maximum points, or we couldn't. Could depend on how we take the games, really. Anyway, Boro fans, don't forget to like, share and subscribe as always. Our Facebook, Twitter and all them links are down below. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe as well. Until then, Boro fans, I will see you on Sunday at the Riverside. Up the Boro.